You love me. You love me. So you're looking at me like this. Are we fine? Just
Reminds me of Lama. Oh my God. I'm Mumbai.
Madam, I'm going on now. Thank you. And in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
There's a new cuisine in town. A glass of wine, a cup of coffee, and if you're like me, a glass of smoothie. With signals served on Lagos Talks 91.3 every Saturday at 10 a.m. Your mind will dream again.
I'm hopeful, yes I am.
Hopeful for today.
A signals on 91.3 Lagos Talks. My name is Oshodi, and this morning we'll go straight to Signals Business, Signals Marketplace, where we pitch and sell in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you. Your WhatsApp line is fine. The numbers to call is 0809 191 3913. 0151519113, 0151509113. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your business, what's unique about your product and service, and how can we reach you. Your WhatsApp line is fine. The numbers to call is 0809 222 0913. 0809 234 5913. Should he come back? The Signals Marketplace, your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you. Your WhatsApp line is fine. 0809 234 5913. 0809 191 3913. Come and say your market over here. I'm back. 0151519113. 0151509113. The Signals Marketplace will be pitch and sell in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about that business, that product, that service. It's July 15, half of the month. Wow, time flies, really. 0809 191 3913. Or you can send us your name, your location. Tell us your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you. Your WhatsApp line is fine.
I'm a full-time master and a content creator. They go, huh? How are you able to do both all at once? You be witch? No be juju. Na MTN 5G.
Why are you crying?
Ever since 5G came into my life,
You cannot
I've been
see.
on cloud 9. I get to take my classes online in real time and upload my videos before you say Jack Robinson. Even Babe isn't left out. Our long distance is waxing strong.
My regular people, come and say your market, you.
We don't do that here.
We
Because
don't do that
life
here.
is a breeze.
Experience the wonders of MTN 5G.
No, I can't take
Hyper-fast
WhatsApp.
internet connection with no
They have to
buffering,
call by
zero
themselves.
lag and quality data capabilities like never seen before. Available on
Leave me
broadband
alone.
and mobile. MTN, Nigeria's #1 5G network. What are we doing today?
It's
Have you
midnight.
told him?
You're on an important call. Suddenly you hear,
You have 1 minute remaining.
you quickly check your wallet, and there's no cash. What if you could recharge without cash and even get some bonus? Low on credit? No problem. Recharge your MTN line by downloading my MTN NG app or dial *904# to buy airtime directly from your bank account anytime, any day, and enjoy a 15% bonus on every recharge. Yes, it's that easy. MTN. What are we doing today?
That's okay, 'cause we hope. A Signals Marketplace, your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. The numbers to call is 0809 191 3913 or 0809 234 5913 or 0809 222 0913 or 0151511913. And if you want to sell on behalf of your friend, your spouse, now is the time to do so. Your name, your location, what are you selling, especially about your product and service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. I am waiting for you. Yes, you. The numbers to call is 0151511913. 0809 191 3913. I'm wondering why I'm laughing. Even me, I don't know. 0809 234 5913. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about that product, that service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. Hello, good morning. We're back. Please reduce the volume of your radio set. 0809 234 5913. Hello. Good morning. Please increase your voice. Okay. Okay. So how can we reach you? How can we reach you?
Okay. My WhatsApp line is 081 83 47 87 91.
Thank you. Your name, your location. Please tell us your name. Tell us where you're calling us from. What are you selling? What's special about that product? What makes you happy about the product and service that you're selling? And how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. The numbers to call is 0151511913 or 0151509113 or 0809 222. That's 2 in 3 places. 0913 or 0809 191 3913. Signals Marketplace, where we pitch and sell in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you? 0809 234 5913 0809 234 5913. Hello, good morning.
Hello, the God talk.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Victor calling.
Okay. Victor from where?
Yeah, well, this morning I have a parcel of land for sale in the southeast, and I'm calling on all eastern.
Hello? Okay. Please call us back 0809 234 5913 0809 191 3913 0151511913. Signals Marketplace, where we pitch and sell in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you? And if you want to sell on behalf of someone, you know when you go to shop and somebody, the owner of the shop is not available, but you need to sell for somebody. Now is the time to do so. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Reduce the volumes of your radio set. 0809 191 3913 or 0809 234 5913. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Please reduce the volume of your radio set.
I'm ready of it.
Good.
My name is Engineer Ola
Okay.
from Obalende
What are we
to
saying?
Ikoyi, Lagos.
Shit.
It's your local government. I'm selling building materials, paint, shovel, all the electrical people are using.
Okay. So how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp number?
This my WhatsApp number is 00.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, 070
Mm-hmm.
33
Mm-hmm.
78
Mm-hmm.
80
Mm-hmm.
69.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. The beauty of work. 0809 234 5913. I have 4 minutes to go, so let's make use of that time. 0809 234 5913 or 0809 191 3913. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling us from?
Okay, I'm Mrs. Isoyiwa Orakama. I'm calling from Badagry.
Okay. Go ahead, Mom.
Okay. I saw soft drink, specifically Planet Products, Planet Bottling Company. It's a new company anyway.
So how can
But I
we
think
reach you?
it's making waves.
Good. So how can we reach you?
Okay, I'm a distributor. You can get it at the cheapest price with me. I'll also sell hairs.
Ma, give us your number.
All right, 070 32 84 9770.
Thank you. Signals Marketplace, your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. 0809 191 3913 or 0809 234 5913. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where are you calling us from? The network is not nice. 4 minutes to go. Your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you? We can't take WhatsApps. You can only call us and tell us what you're selling. 0809 234 5913 or 015151 913 or 015150 Signals Marketplace, your name, your location, what are you selling, what's special about your product and service, and how can we reach you?
Let it take you away and be hopeful, and you'll make a way.
I have plans to sell. I'm serious.
If I give you blow.
18 hectares.
Listen to this to understand the amazing power of 5G.
I'm serious.
If I give you blow.
Sorry, I played that at 5G speed. Now here is at the speed you're used to.
With hyper-fast internet speed, low to zero lag and buffering, multiple connections, and quality data sharing, 5G will give us amazing things like remote surgeries, self-driving vehicles, smart homes, 2 GB per second downloads.
Get ready to experience the incredible. And remember, no be juju, now MTN 5G.
I might play. I have a hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your name and where you calling us from?
Yes, I'm calling from Abuja.
What's your name, please?
Emmanuel.
What are we selling?
Yes, I'm selling rice and beans and all things like unicorn, everything.
Okay, so how can we reach you?
Yes, that's my WhatsApp number.
Call it for us, sir.
070
Mm-hmm.
12
Mm-hmm.
52
Mm-hmm.
6910.
Thank you. 1 minute to go. 0809 234 5913. 0809 191 3913. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Please reduce the volume.
My name is Damien. I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay.
We are into water treatment. We install water treatment plants for water companies and for homes. My number is 081 310 7363.
Thank you. 633. Yeah, I got it. Hello, good morning.
Hello? Hello,
Please
good morning.
reduce the volume of your radio set.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm Shola calling from Lagos.
Okay.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead. What's Shola selling to us this morning?
Okay, I'm into electrical materials, anything electrical.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So how can we reach you?
081
Mm-hmm.
32
Mm-hmm.
86
Mm-hmm.
91 19.
Shola, call it again.
081
Mm-hmm.
32
Mm-hmm.
86 91 19.
Thank you. And that's it for Signals Marketplace. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I will blow you. Don't stress me.
There's a new cuisine in town. A
So,
glass of wine, a cup of coffee,
like
and
this.
if you're like me, a glass of
closer a
smoothie.
bit.
With Signals served on Lagos Talks 91.3 every Saturday at 10 a.m. Your mind will dream again.
Yep. Where's that plenty profile? I hear you. That's how you want to come for me. Please, let me just do the job that I'm paid for. Welcome back to Signals on 91.3. This morning we'll be looking at information security awareness. What is it? What is it about? Everybody says IT. And what comes to your mind? Is it ChatGPT? Is it GPT? Not GBT. Okay, GPT. I have with me, thank you. I have with me an experienced information technology, information security and IT risk manager with over 2 decades of hands-on experience in the financial services, oil and gas, insurance and hospitality industries, amongst others. He has the expertise in IT service management, IT application. IT is everywhere. IT leadership, governance, risk management, and is an information security generalist. It's plenty. He has passion for information security awareness and equipping people with safe practices on the daily use of technology as the first line of defense against cyber attacks, unattended fraud, and risk that individuals are vulnerable to. Having managed business critical countrywide projects and led successful revamp and realignment of the IT and information security programs with standards in a number of countries across sub-Saharan Africa. He understands the nexus between information security, tech, and business environments very well. I have with me Alex Akindumila. Yeah, I got it. Welcome to Signals.
Thank you, Oshodi. Thank you.
So we are here. What is it about IT that I cannot even understand? Because half of the profile that I was reading was IT. So tell us a bit about that.
So thank you. You know, normally our stakeholders,
yes.
core users, they say we always speak gibberish, that we use it to confuse them.
Yep.
But
are you confusing them?
Things have changed, because people, information security people these days, now speak and try as much as possible to speak the business language and then explain the IT, explain what users have to do, explain what management has to do, the board has to do in the language that they can understand. So there's a little bit of oil in the relationship between IT and the others.
So what is IT? What is information?
Information security is just as it is, the security of information.
Okay.
We always hear now that data is gold, information is knowledge, and things like that. However, it is not every information that you want everybody to have access to. For your own safety, for the safety of that information, and for the safety of your operations. So you have to secure some, you have to classify your information and data, and secure some, or secure everything and then determine who has access to what. So that's basically it. Now this expands to quite a lot of things in the operation. In the operation of information security. You start to hear about preventing hacking, web application firewalls, API security, and
encryption,
and things like that, information security awareness programs and things like that, password protection, multi-factor authentication, and things like that. Yeah, all of that put together comes together to protect information and security.
Okay, so let's even start with our phone first.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Our phone is almost like they say the WhatsApp, your Instagram, there's now two-step authentication. Sometimes you forget that your two-step authentication, you're looking for codes up and down. Tell us, how can we even start to protect our phone first before we go into the larger market?
Technology continues to improve to make things easy.
Okay.
So right now, we no longer have passwords and passcodes as the only option to protect our devices. You now have biometrics. You have your retina scan.
Your retina is your eye.
Yes. You have your hand fingerprint and all of that. So what that does is that it saves the stress of having to remember passwords. At the same time, it also secures and make your security unique to you. Now, if you have a smartphone and you're most likely to have all your bank mobile apps on that phone.
Yep.
That can kill you if you don't secure it. It's just as simple as that. I'm not being hysterical here. If you there are people that if they lose 1 million naira today, they will lose 1 million naira at 12 noon, God forbid. But you have to forbid it now because God has equipped you. Lose 1 million naira at noon, and I promise you, 12 minutes, 15 minutes later,
it's gone.
Depression is calling. that's dead. 1 million naira. Hey, 100,000 naira.
No, let's not even say my urgent 2K.
Yeah, urgent. It's as crazy as that. And so we should secure all of that so that these risks don't crystallize. And there are people that are looking for you to lose that money to them. It's not that you just lose it. It's not that you're just walking and then the thing falls off. There are people that are actively looking for how to make you lose that money to them. So you should also continue to look for how to protect your money.
But here's the thing, right? In having to even protect our phones, I know that sometimes you forget password. WhatsApp now has PIN that even you yourself, it will lock you out just for you to be sure that you can get in. But it's not everybody, because you talked about fingerprints, you talked about retina, that's your eye. God forbid anything happens, they cut off your finger. Yes.
No. It's
because
possible.
It's security. We're talking security here.
It's
possible. It's plenty possible. And then sometimes you want to go through somebody's phone. Absolutely. They are using your phone to check when you're sleeping.
There are legal jurisdictions that cutting limbs off is a practice. So the reality is that hands may be, and that's why would they cut off your eye?
But they cannot cut off your eye. Just when you watch too much.
Yes, I know where you're coming from.
When you watch too much.
Yeah, Netflix and Prime Video.
No, but really.
Yeah.
Athletic K-dramas.
Yes, I agree. And you know, these are realities.
It's reality because art imitates art.
Technology continues to improve. We didn't have retina scan at some point.
No.
Now, even when your hands, your fingers can't print and for whatever reason, you go to the visa points and then you have to start using
to
washing
clean
and
just
all
to be
that.
sure.
But now, I mean, in UAE, for instance, nobody takes your fingerprints anymore. You just stand there and then they already scan your eyes and then they tell you to go. You don't know that they have done that. You know, so that's what. So technology continues to, you see, like what technology is about, and this is to correct an impression for those that still have it. What technology is about is to make life easier. However, in making life easier, part of making life easier also is also to protect what makes your life easier, right? You take a whole month to suffer and make money. At the end of the month, you're doing business. You're jumping from Oshodi market to Balogun market, back to your shop. You get to your shop, somebody, a customer is calling, you stand up again to go and deliver and things like that. For crying out loud, all of that can be frittered away by just 2 clicks.
On your phone.
On your phone due to your carelessness. I don't want to have to encourage anybody to take heart. Take security rather than taking heart.
Okay.
Because when you take heart too many times, even the heart will become weak. You will no longer be able to take it, and then that's crazy.
Okay, so in the era where, and still on our phones, because really we wake up in the morning and the first thing we're doing is our phones.
There's some people that the first thing, you see, our parents used to pray in Yoruba, Tabaji, Kagbewo, Koshegbe, Kagbe, Koshegbe. The word that some people carry in the morning, the hand that they lift, it goes straight for that phone. I mean, so it's either you or your phone now. So our phones and devices have become our alter egos. You think that we never lived without them.
No,
just like you would think that we never went to our friend's house and met them at home without calling them on the phone before and all of that. We never used to do all that. But we're living. And we're living well.
Okay. Still on the phone again, because we get... sometimes we're worried about cloning our apps, right? And how can we also prevent? Because you lock WhatsApp, you lock Instagram, you lock Facebook, you lock your bank account, you lock everything. And for some reason, like you rightly said, 2 clicks away and everything is gone. How do we have preventive measures?
There's always a loophole. And that's why you can't stop learning.
Okay.
If somebody tells me now that my phone can be hacked,
yes,
I will pick up that phone and we'll have a conversation with that phone and say, is it true that it can
be hacked?
I will not dismiss it, and I will ask the person, what do you mean? Give me more information. Even as I have done this for a number of years. So we don't stop learning.
Okay.
There is no end to learning, because the threat actors, the people on the other side, they keep finding new ways.
And they keep finding new ways.
So what I slept on yesterday may have been outdated by this morning, and that's why we have 0-day attacks. 0-day attacks are attacks that they are just it just crystallized on the particular day. Nobody has any lead, nobody has anything. There was a time that we used to have antivirus update per week. Per week.
Now it's daily.
It is
per second billing.
There is no antivirus software now that gives you a cycle of updates. You are permanently linked to the update backend, so that as they are releasing, because the people that are writing the viruses every now and then, and there are many. So the people that are antivirus, if I can use that word, they have to be doing it
in real time. Now, what are the most common cyber threats that individuals and organizations face today?
Phishing.
Okay.
Phishing. Vising.
Phishing.
There is smishing. There's phishing. Yeah, the one you spell PHISHING. So phishing is just trying to send you communication by mail.
Okay. Cold calling.
Let me just pull everything together. By mail, by SMS, that's machine. By video, somebody puts a video, an attractive video on YouTube,
and you go and click,
and then it tells you to click, and you click.
Don't be clicking, no.
Don't fall mugu for all those kind of things.
We
have to be. You see, there's nothing wrong in being slow to last.
Speak. Okay.
There's absolutely nothing wrong in delaying
gratification
to last. If you are in a hurry, like the people on social media, Facebook, Twitter, who want to be the one to first release the news, and then they release fake news, and they don't have the shame to walk it back. It's not. It would affect personal life at some point. If you get used to hopping like what my guys in Lagos Island will call Oya. If you don't I mean, you're jumping like an antelope. You one day jump into Mama Risika's hot oil that she used to fry akara in the morning. It's just that simple. So you have to slow down. You have to sometimes. I second guess myself.
Okay.
The only way that I feel secure is that I constantly feel I'm not secure.
And that's a
yes.
That's
I allow the feeling that there's insecurity, and that is what makes me feel secure, because it tells me that I am constantly checking
myself,
my environment.
Okay.
If you read James Hadley Chase books, you will feel what I feel. Sometimes your intuition now becomes very sharp.
Extra sharp.
I got afraid after reading one or two of his novels back to back, and I'm like, hey, calm down.
You'll be looking at your environment like, okay, so
the curtain moves and it's as loud as you are hearing gunshots outside. But then, that's extreme, right? But we need to just be conscious of the fact that something may be wrong. Okay. So we should.
But for how long are we going to keep thinking and looking and feeling that something is going to be wrong when nothing is actually wrong again?
Okay, so because you're not able to say nothing,
so that we don't live in fear.
So that's what I want to say. That's the balance I want to bring to it. It is not living in fear. It is a situation where you try to just stay conscious. You want to learn more. You want to gather as much information to protect yourself, and then you want to do the things that experts have advised, right? And when I deliberately classified it because there's some of the threat actors that pose as advising you to do what to protect yourself. Meanwhile, they're advising you also to do what
to do yourself.
You. Yeah, just
now with the rise of since COVID, we've had remote working. Right, and what are the main security challenges organizations need to address?
During COVID,
our computers, our laptops became
someone like me, for instance. I'll use a personal example. During COVID lockdown, I was more stressed because of my job than possibly any other person.
Why?
Because you see, number one, people were idle.
Yes.
So we had more threat actors. And they say that an idle hand is the devil's workshop. People were trying all sorts of things out. So as you were conscious of the fact that as people were trying all sorts of things out, that exposes them. You have responsibility to help them protect themselves. At the same time, people were trying all sorts of things out that exposes them. They are falling prey. At the same time, people had enough time, threat actors had enough time to deal with people, to research, to do all the threats
that they could do
and all of that. Especially because they also knew that to come after them was hard because everybody was at home. Even police had to be afraid of COVID.
It signals on 91.3. We're talking information security awareness with Alex Akindumila. If you have questions, comments, send us a WhatsApp message 0809 234 5913, or you can call us 0809 191 3913. Still on remote working, because everybody wants to do remote or hybrid. How can organizations educate their employees about cybersecurity, best practices, and create, at least even to monitor? Because
so that's
because
why
everybody says they're doing remote and they're not working. let's break that table.
Well.
Some, not all.
As a matter of fact, that table doesn't even still exist for it to be broken.
It has broken.
If the table was already in ashes before you had a chance to start breaking it was broken and burnt.
Okay.
Yeah, but you see, it's now a function of organizational management. You need to be able to balance it and put structures in place.
Okay.
If you don't structure work well, that's when you're afraid of not knowing who is working and who is not working. Even when we were having physical work all the way, there were people that were presenting, and they just come to work and they just motion and no movement, and they had supervisors that couldn't deal with that. If you see, so leading now has to change. Leading has to change, and that's where,
because I saw you talked about IC leadership in your profile.
Leading has to change, and that's where middle management needs to be more properly equipped. If
This
you
era
assign
toxic mental health.
you don't need to be harsh. You don't need, I mean, as a leader, part of equipping middle management is also teaching them or activating emotional intelligence, right? And then a leader has to lead, and that's why leadership is classified into middle management, senior management, and those classifications. So the reality is that you need to encourage the reality that as a middle manager, you will need to learn how to assign tasks in such a simple manner that is trackable. SMART, we've always heard SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, whatever the R is that I've forgotten right now, and time bound. That's SMART, right? So if somebody is not pulling back in his deliverables, you don't even need rocket science. You don't need anything to tell you that this person is probably no longer in your organization and is just faffing away and waiting for payday only.
Okay. In the era of chats, I wanted to, every time we say chat GPT, right? Chat means chat generated, generative pre-trained transformer. Because I started had to look at it. That what's really the meaning of this thing that we're using, and what do you think about it?
Well, I'm usually not a guinea pig.
Because it's almost like do you think it's a plagiarism software? Then I have okay.
Yeah, so I was saying I'm usually not a guinea pig.
Why?
So I let people go first. There is this Ghanaian author that said that was Ayikwe Ama. He said those that have wings and have flown before, let them go.
Okay,
we travel slowly, and I too will arrive. Let's not hurry, But so far so good. You see, in every good innovation, there's always the flip side, and that's why people should be careful. We need to be careful of using ChatGPT.
Why?
We need to be careful of releasing our information.
Data security.
Who we can't see.
It's open AI.
It's open AI, yes. But there's nothing that happens without a human being at the back of it.
Okay.
Right. So, as you are releasing information, please release information that will not hurt you. I have not used ChatGPT.
Why?
I'm not bombing down.
Because I have somebody's asking me a question. She sent it to me this morning. That can works produced using ChatGPT be detected through plagiarism software?
So if I speak, if I speak, if I speak for people that put painstaking work into their taking effort into their work.
Yeah.
It's a problem in Nigeria, it's a problem in the industry, and it is frowned at worldwide. I do not have facts to say that ChatGPT is linkable to plagiarism until we see specific examples, because it's also not fair to make assumptions and then put categorical statements on assumptions. However, we need to watch. You can use it, but one thing you also need to check if you use ChatGPT to write your project, for instance. If I'm a lecturer, I will know. Because
is the human mind not smart enough?
The human mind is smart enough. The human memory is probably the largest memory as we hear. That is organic. However, if I have lectured you for 1 semester, 2 semesters, I have marked your scripts, you've given me 10 paper.
You're a strict lecturer already.
And then you now come to me with your project, and it's a ChatGPT project. I probably won't say there's anything wrong with it. But you have to be able to
defend it. Without the plenty English.
Cannot, if you are somebody that would ordinarily say difficult, you say difficult effort, and I suddenly see painstaking effort.
The English has changed.
I'm saying, okay, is this?
But I can as well have improved to my.
Yes. So I'm asking you, okay, please. What are the? So I also come around and use another synonym, so that now that we are all improving grammar, let's all be improving grammar together, and just but more on a more serious note.
Yes.
People can use whatever tools are
in an open AI software
acceptable and approved in their environment. So the moment there's absolutely nothing wrong with discussing with your lecturer, for instance, that I want to use ChatGPT
and then put it in my source,
and then put it in your source, declare the source and things like that, so that whatever the case may be, if anybody now comes up and says that this is my work,
you can defend
you
it.
have not owned that work as your original work. But it also takes some effort to use ChatGPT.
Yes, because the right information to put in.
So you have to feed the
software
with what it should give you something. And there are sometimes that when it comes back to you, you still have to refine what it has come back to you with. So it's neither here nor there. I'll stay in the middle.
Okay, I have another question from WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 0809-234-5913. What stops a remote worker from being replaced with AI by his employer? Initiative.
Nothing has replaced human
Please, your name. Okay.
Yeah.
Initiative. Why?
Nothing has replaced human initiative. There's nothing humans will make that will tower over humans. Because in the end, it's still humans that are making it.
Okay, we'll go for this break, and when we come back, more questions to be asked. We are going somewhere.
There's a new cuisine in town.
I'd rather you use device instead of phone, because you can access everything on the phone on your what's it called, tab, and so why don't you use devices?
Yes. I'm trying to mention devices so that people know that it's not just the phone.
Let's go back. Welcome back to Signals on 91.3. We're talking information security awareness. If you have questions, comment. You can call us 0809-191-3913 or 0809-222-0913, or send us a WhatsApp message 0809-234-5913. You're talking about something. Devices.
Yes.
But they can track our devices.
Yes.
You're suddenly quiet.
And because I'm not one that will tell you something is impossible. Because what is impossible today you wake up tomorrow morning, somebody has made it possible.
Okay.
Because that's why we're human beings. So yes, your devices can be tracked. As a matter of fact, all devices that
can be tracked.
Internet are tracked.
Are tracked.
Are trackable. Let me put it that way.
IP addresses.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, all the things that we see on social media, sometimes I just smile.
Because it can be tracked. IP addresses can be tracked.
Oh Lord, you better be sure of what you are putting.
Can't I secure my IP address with nobody knowing my location? Sometimes, like, we worry about location.
You don't control everything.
Okay.
Have you noticed that sometimes when you discuss something with somebody on the phone,
and it shows up on your apps.
Your apps are advertising one of the things that you mentioned.
So that's a problem with data security. Or who is breaching whose data?
Okay, so
because I noticed too. I noticed that sometimes when I have a conversation with a person that I've not even collected the person's number, by the time I go on Facebook, I'm like, what exactly is going on?
When you install an app on your phone,
yes.
Do you ever read the license agreement?
Who is going to read?
So do you know what you have given? It's not data security.
Okay.
It's not breach in that sense.
We've agreed.
Because you've agreed. Yes.
There's this thing that...
Do you know loan sharks? The loan sharks that everybody is complaining about today.
Yes.
Granted that what they're doing is wrong, but in a way,
we've given them license.
I mean, you give them access to your contact. They asked and you did. They gave them access to your photograph. I see a number of people calling me. I've never taken loan from loan shark. And then you call me and say I should go and help you collect loan. When it's not that you are crazy. Am I the one that you gave the money to? Why am I the one?
No, so how then? You know, it's as simple and tough as this is. Simple and tough is. It means that when we need to look at the apps on our phones.
Yes.
Right? So if you download an app, it's asking you, do you want to allow for your pictures? I always don't allow.
Yes.
I always press don't allow.
Yes.
Do you want to show your location?
Very typical example that I think, because I like to make these things
practical,
useful to people that listen to me. Okay, so
let's use Facebook.
There's this the map.
Yes, the Google map.
What is I hope I can remember what I want to say, what I want to call it exactly. That is asking you. So the technology we have now allows you to choose whether
to allow while using at this
your map
time
comes up only when you are using a particular application, or that you leave it on. I see people leaving it on.
So we can always offer location.
Location services. Yeah, thank you. So I probably prefer to use it
when I'm
using have it on only when
I'm using it
than have it on completely.
No, but
and then people should be careful what they put on social media. Let's make it practical.
Okay.
Right? I have a video on my phone of a guy that died, was killed, only because
somebody sent it to you.
He got into an hotel.
Wow.
And the first thing he did was to take videos
of everything,
put it online, and say all sorts of things. And he was a celebrity.
Okay.
And before you know it, he went out to a pub, and he came back, and I think about 1 a.m. And then the people that had caught the information, he even put in the video the stash of dollars that he had and all of that. And it was the dollar they were coming for, I think. But before they could get the dollar, they had to
kill him,
had to down his life, and that's how he died.
So how? But because isn't that as a country we are late bloomers. Anything that comes from the West, we want to jump on it immediately. Because you said something about being slow to touch, but we always want to share everything.
Why are we sharing?
Alex, we want to share. But Gen Z, we want to.
You are generous with your life.
Oh, okay. Don't put it like that. That's beginning to be scary.
So now we have to
narrow it down,
and say, really, why exactly
are we sharing?
Am I sharing this particular thing?
Okay, but you talked about location, and let me take you back a bit. While we say, okay, we want to, for example, we lose our phones or we get stuck somewhere, they would always look at find your device or find your location just to be able to track.
We find your device stuff,
Yeah.
right? It's not the same thing as the location service.
Okay.
So technology manufacturers have taken that into consideration. The location service is in the architecture
of the phone.
Of the phone is separated, I think, from
the location.
Find your device, because they also understand that find your device feature is for you not to lose your phone.
Okay.
Right? But then again, it is only for, like, for instance, for iPhones, for instance, it is only Apple
that knows that
has that on. That has that information to track your device.
We Android users, we are fine. Don't worry.
No, I think that there's
Android is doing that too.
I think there's a similar thing, but and it's the same technology. It's just different presentation. So it is only the company, right,
that has the access
to that who you would ask, and then they will help you trace where it is. It's different from the normal location map service that everybody can use to track.
Now, what are the potential risks and benefits associated with the Internet of Things and connected devices? That's why, see, it's better for us to take it awareness stage, and so that people can even know that, okay, what they have in their hand is
one. You see, like I always say, I think it was the Bible. And I would imagine that there's a place in the Quran, as well as in our folklore, that everything is permissible.
Not everything
is expedient.
Okay, it's where again? Where is that again? Is it Philippians or Corinthians?
I don't even know. I don't want to remember now. But you get the sense of what I'm saying. So yes. IoT, Internet of Things, and all of that, but where it came from, right? And one of the risks that it came with was that these things were embedded into even toys. You buy toys.
You have to
put toys in your house, and the toy is spying on you.
So
your children can enter practically anywhere in the house.
But you're monitoring them.
You're monitoring them. They carry their toys around. Right.
Your pen.
But the toy is listening and sending information. I hope I'm not
high level witchcraft.
I hope I'm not creating hysteria about.
No, it's not. But at least I think what you've been able to do is create and that's why the conversation this morning is awareness, because sometimes people get themselves locked up in situations where all they need is evidence.
Yeah.
Right, and sometimes evidence is a lot. It's a lot where, so if look at CCTV. I was having a conversation with someone close to me, and the person was like, you know what, go and buy CCTV. I'm like, what is it? This thing will almost run you crazy, right? It's better to not know what is going on, but it's helping people. I've seen this recent case of the Mendy guy,
the footballer, the
Manchester
City.
So
footballer.
It's almost as if everyone we're almost very careful, because you don't know who is the next who's going
I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo too, that it was a video on his laptop, that his video camera his webcam was on in that enclosure and with the lady, and that was the only
saving grace.
Yes. So some of these things can be very good, but then again, imagine
in the era of fake news and deep fake.
Yes.
But dealing with deep fake.
Yes. People's lives can be ruined without those evidences. So we can't. That's why I said I hope I'm not creating hysteria.
No, it's better
awareness, so that we can pick of these things and use them for our protection, so that ignorance is death. It is. But information is life. Because with information, you can now decide, okay, this is the risk I want to take. And then you create compensating controls
around
for that
it.
risk. is that one is better than you don't know. But I mean, we all know there is risk. Waking up alone
is risk. Coming out, going out is risk.
I mean, as we're in this studio now, it's risk.
No risk. We're informing people. Because so that when we go out daily, we're knowing that
we're just conscious that
just be conscious about your environment.
Don't leave anything to chance. Don't just say it can't happen.
It can't be me.
It can't be me. God forbid. Yes, God forbid. One of the ways God has forbidden is to create you with a brain, with sense organs to be able to checkmate some of these things.
Okay, now for somebody who's willing to go into IT and is really interested about everything that you have said, what are the skills that they should have? Because 20 years is not big.
First of all, passion.
Passion for coding.
Not necessarily coding.
Okay.
I don't have the patience. I personally don't have the patience for coding.
Okay.
I have never touched coding with the long, in fact, with this your mask. Never. I just couldn't find my way around it. But I'm here. So and the function is big. Information security alone is big. IT is big. So you find your that's why I say passion. It will help you to pick what you can.
Why did you decide that you wanted to go into this space and spend time in this space?
Okay. So starting with the IT part of my experience, I grew up loving to fix things.
You're fixing plenty things this one. You're fixing a lot of things this morning.
I grew up fixing things. I grew up getting things in order and all of that. I never want to fix the same thing again because I want to fix it and it is fixed. So I tend to, there's some of my users back in the days when I was still starting. There's some of my users that will say that Alex doesn't come here for the same issue twice. And what I do is that, and I'm also the person, and what I do is that I'm also the person that if you tell me there's something wrong on your system, right, and I don't have a solution, I'm not shy to tell you I don't have a solution. But the last thing you will hear from me is that I will be back. So when I'm back, right,
you've loaded up.
I've gone to research.
Okay, so passion. What else again should we have?
You must have passion. You must be ready to learn.
Ready to learn.
You must be able to think on your feet. These are the unspoken pillars. Every other thing, I think you can sit down to read. You can do hands-on experience on the job training and all of that. But you also, if you come into information security, you must have that mindset of defense.
Okay.
That defense mindset.
Okay, so I have I recently updated Google Chrome on my phone. Now I always bring up auto suggestions of username, and I've used some site I have used on some sites. How can I stop this? Emma from Lagos. Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry.
It's
not me. It's him. It's him. It's both of us.
She's distracting my face from the microphone.
I don't understand. Okay, so the guy who we're doing auto updates.
Okay, so I think what may have happened, right, is that you have activated sync.
Yes, sync. SYNC.
Yes, you have activated that sync. I know Google does that. They want to give you a good experience so that you don't need to type all of these passwords in everywhere that you sign. So the moment you sign on a system and you have activated, it would ask you. You probably just clicked it without reading it. So what you can do is to get into your settings and disable sync. It would and then the store of password, you can also stop that from happening. Okay. It's all in the settings. You can just browse through it. And then you can ask Google how to configure the Google.
Okay. Ask Google.
It will give itself out to you.
Now, so for us, now that I've had I was going to ask.
Sorry, I hope you can hear me better now.
After I was pointing my hand. If I give you blow. Anyway, now going forward, one thing that you will leave us with, because our time is up. Yeah. In terms of IT awareness, and our mothers and all them forwarding messages on WhatsApp.
First of all,
and uncles.
you need to have fortitude.
to bear the patience.
Yes, because the reality is that you can't block your mommy now. Can you block your mommy? Your daddy or your uncle? So when you now block,
you can't block.
What if they now send you and say, okay, I'll put this thing somewhere for you, and they probably won't even know that you blocked them, and then they now send you a message on that one line. I dropped this thing somewhere for you. Go and pick it, but you have blocked them.
You can archive them anyway.
I'm telling you, if I see that message, I won't tell you. I'll just go and pick what they have dropped for you. So, but really, you can also talk with them. You can also let them understand how much of a distraction all those forwarded messages can be. Some of our parents just want to know.
Yes, they're and funny enough, they have ton of information that sometimes I wonder where they get it from.
And sometimes some of those things they send, even as voluminous as they come, can be useful.
Well, if you take your time. Anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Well, in closing, let me just say that let's just be careful.
Okay.
Let's be free, but let's be careful. Let's have fun, but let's measure the fun and have reasonable fun.
Okay.
It's okay to enjoy yourself. As a matter of fact, that's why we came alive.
To enjoy ourselves. To enjoy ourselves.
Soft life. But let us not soften life for the people that are trying to attack us and take all that we are happy about it from us.
Okay then, till we come your way again next week Saturday, like we always say on Signals, dream again, create opportunities for people, and because people will be people, keep creating opportunities. One more thing that I picked from our conversation is ignorance is death, information is life. Have a wonderful week and God bless. Thank you.
How many of your 40 questions did you?
Don't worry, you'll be watching.